In today's video, we're going to be going over the Taradiddle, and why I think this bow is by far the best in its class, Crucible, and pretty much any activity in Destiny. Now, the two things that make this bow so special is that it has some really unique perks that no other bow has. And most importantly, the Taradiddle is a craftable weapon, which is pretty much what saved this from being just another underwhelming lightweight bow. But before we get into this, my name is Mr. Butterslayer, and if you end up enjoying this video, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and it would mean a lot to me if you did. Thank you. Alright, so how does weapon crafting make this bow the best in its class? Well, the main reason you'd use a lightweight frame is for that faster draw time. But sadly with random rolls, you usually end up getting the same or very similar draw time as a precision frame, but with worse damage and accuracy. There's literally no point in using a lightweight bow, unless you have a perfect roll, which is insanely rare, but with weapon crafting, you get to make that perfect roll, which allows us to get that faster draw time without taking away much accuracy or other important stats, which is going to make this bow feel really nice to use. Alright, when crafting the Taradiddle, we're going to start with a draw time masterwork, polymeric string, and fiberglass arrow shaft. With all three of these, it's going to give us the fastest draw time while still keeping our accuracy really high. Then, for the traits, I think by far the best options for PvP are Archer's Tempo and Successful Warm-Up, so we can completely lean into that super fast draw time. When you get both these perks active at the same time, it's going to feel like you have Desperado on a bow with how fast this thing draws. It's really going to help out with getting multiple kills. And if you can afford it, I definitely recommend Enhanced Archer's Tempo, since the duration of this perk is already so short, that little bit of extra time the enhanced version gives you is going to help out a lot. Now for PvE, I still think Archer's Tempo is the best in the first trait slot, but for the second trait slot, we have some really good damage perks that no other bow has, like Adrenaline Junkie and One for All, which are both amazing for higher end PvE activities. And you also have the most popular bow perk for PvE, Explosive Head, which is great, but Adrenaline Junkie can pair really nice with a grenade build, and One for All is amazing since you don't actually need a kill to activate that damage buff. Now, how good is this bow, and is it actually competitive in PvP? Well, I've been using the Taradiddle for a couple weeks now, and I've already racked up over 1500 Crucible kills on this thing, and it's become one of my go-to weapons for Trials of Osiris. And since the whole point of this bow is to draw as fast as possible, it works great as your primary weapon and pairs really well with special weapons, like a shotgun, grenade launcher, fusion rifle, or even a glaive. My personal favorites are going to be the grenade launcher or a slug shotgun. And since this bow is a lightweight frame, you're going to get extra mobility while holding it, which is always a nice bonus. Now, I think this bow is really good in PvP, and that it can be used at a competitive level, but it's definitely not for everyone. And since it does less damage than the precision frame bows, it's not great for quick swapping to another primary weapon for cleaning up. But if you like bows in PvP and have been wanting to try something new as your primary, then I definitely recommend this. The Taradiddle is available every 4 days in the Wellspring activity on the Throne World destination. And to be able to craft the Taradiddle, you're going to need at least 3 Deep Sight Resonance versions of this bow before you're going to be able to craft it. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed or got anything out of it, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.